So I ended up, let's see, it was 6 challenge packs, but I wasn't really trying very hard. Because I've been so spread out this whole month, like in Birmingham doing clinicals, and I've only been at home like 3 weeks out of or 3 days out of the week.
I have like Facebook.
So it's just been crazy.
Yeah, I think there's some months that are easier and then other months that are a little bit tougher just because life gets in the way. Hi everyone, we'll get started. We'll get started in just a couple seconds. When we get going, Melissa, just mute yourself, and that way there'll be no background noise. And then when it's time for you to talk, I'll mute myself. Does that sound good?
How do I mute it?
If you go up on the top bar, there's like a little,
okay, I see it.
There's a little mute microphone.
That's probably a good idea because all my animals are crazy. They're troublemakers.
Aaron, who's probably listening to this, Aaron's dog, when we've done the What is Coaching webinars before, has actually, her dog's been like back in the background. She's like, sorry about my dog. It's been awesome.
Here he is.
Hi, puppy.
He got him back today, so he's all ready to go for his debut.
He's all fluffed up and ready for the team training. Okay, we're going to give it just another second. I like to see some viewers pop up, at least 1 or 2. Sometimes like it doesn't show us the total.
We didn't have very many people respond to ours.
We had 15, so I'm hoping. Jump on, ladies. It's all recorded, so I feel like you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes it's a waste. Okay, we're going to jump in and get going. Okay, everyone, welcome to the team training tonight. Melissa is going to be doing a majority of the training tonight. She's one of Annie's coaches, and she has been kicking some serious butt since she started in February. And so I'm just going to get things started. Annie is running a little behind, so she'll jump on when she can. But tonight's training is a little bit on how to build a team and hit Success Club, and basically hopefully get you guys started on the right foot for July. So we're going to slide on down here. So a couple reminders to get us started tonight. The social media blitz started today. I'm so excited about this. I feel like even my tank runs a little dry sometimes on ideas of what to post on social media. I know for some people it's not hard, but if you're trying to get a consistent thing going, you definitely, okay, 1 second, Aaron's messaging me. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to make sure everybody can see everything this time. But basically, we're just doing a daily post. It's an idea of day of something to post on social media. Like today was a picture with an inspirational quote. It's simple stuff, and then we're giving you tips. So if you're not in that group and you want to be in it, message me or Annie, and we'll get you added. The Push to Emerald group starts on Monday. So if you are a coach who's looking to do that, get that little extra push and get more information about what it means to be an Emerald coach, what the benefits are, which we're going to talk a little bit about tonight, but then also how to talk to people about coaching and then how to sign up coaches. This is a great group. It's a 7-day group, super easy, in and out. So if you're interested in being in that group, I know I did an event invite. I don't know if Annie has yet, but make sure you RSVP or let one of us know if you want to be in it. We have a What is Coaching webinar next Thursday, July 9th. I need to talk to Annie. I think Annie and one of her coaches are doing it this month. And so make sure we'll do an event invite that you're inviting people to that. This is a great opportunity for people to learn about coaching, all the information, also hear a couple stories from coaches. Some of the challenge pack sales that are going on this month, they kept the 21-day fix challenge pack sales going, which I'm personally super excited about. I look at this as a huge bonus because we've already been talking to people about 21-day fix all month. And I know a lot of people then get worried that they've like tapped out everybody who would want 21-day fix. Here's the honest truth. A lot of people hear you talking about it and they don't jump on it right away. So the fact that you can continue to talk to people about it, you should be following up with anybody who couldn't get it last month that really wanted to get it to see if they can get it this month. You can check in with anybody who's on Shakeology Home Direct to see if they want to add it on. So that's another thing that you can do. So those are just kind of different ideas on ways for you to share about those challenge pack sales and maybe get some extra points this month. Fixate, I don't know when Fixate's coming out. I know that Size is coming out. I think it's July 20th. They have not given us prices yet for what it's going to cost. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's going to be a $140 challenge pack sale when it comes out, but I have not heard yet. As soon as we hear, I'm sure we'll share it with you guys. It'll probably be in the breaking news. As for Fixate, I think it gets released around the same time. I think I'm hearing the cost is like $20, which I think is not that bad for a cookbook. I think for us it's like $15 with the discount. So that's a great deal. That's a good giveaway for people, especially if people buy 21-day fixes and incentive. Instead of giving them a gift card, you could give them the Fixate cookbook. I think Melissa actually offered that out at the end of last month. It's a great idea. So make sure that you know what deals are going on. Make sure you're checking the breaking news in the back office so that people know, so that you know what deals are going on, and like when the size information comes out that you see that. So now we're going to do June recognition, and we have a lot of people to recognize. This team is kicking butt. I had one of these moments where I opened the back office today, and after all the points have been updated, I know I was blown away. I'm sure that Annie was blown away too. A lot of you did a really good push at the end of the month, and some of you just kicked butt all month and had some really great success with helping new people this month and in June. And I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to see. It makes me so happy. I feel like that means that you guys are taking the training and you're taking what you're learning and you're applying it, and you're really getting successful at helping other people. So June recognition, Success Club 10. Erin got actually Success Club 20. I have to just give her a shout out here right now because she started like a year ago, and I'm sure if a year ago as a discount coach she would have been saying, oh, I'm going to hit Success Club 20 in a year. There's no way. So super proud of you, Erin. Success Club 20. Ashley hit Success Club 10. Karen, Corey, who is a new coach on the team, she hit Success Club 10. She's one of Erin's coaches, and I think she signed up middle of the month. So that was crazy. Kelly Bailey hit Success Club 12. Me and her were just talking about it, and I think that she got like 10 of her points over 3 days and then added 2 more points yesterday. So for those of you that get to the end of the month and you have 0 points, don't ever give up. She's a good example of that. Stephanie Crowder, who's a new coach on the team, she got Success Club 10, and then Lacey and Melissa from Annie's team both got Success Club 10. So nice job, ladies. If you have Emerald rank, that means you're going to get Success Club leads this month, and you're going to be happy about it. Success Club 5, Brittany, who is a new coach on my team, so she's a success starter. Christine, who's also a new coach, she's one of Ashley's coaches. Letitia, she got almost Success Club 10. She had 8 points. She kicked some butt. Mahala, she hit Success Club 5, and then Lori, Kylie, Nicole, and Samantha from Annie's team. So good job, ladies. Once again, if you're Emerald, you'll get customer leads. So awesome. If not, you still got Success Club, and that's a huge benchmark saying that you're moving your business forward. Success Club almost there. So we had a lot of coaches that almost hit Success Club this month. We have Kathy, Heidi, Lee, Jen, Misty, Katie, Nikki, Linda, Becca, and Heather. So a ton of coaches. Hopefully, I don't even want to say hopefully, I want to see your guys' names on the Success Club 5 or Success Club 10 list next month. And then the team builders are Melissa, Lacey, Linda, Ashley, and Erin. And Melissa is our speaker tonight because she is probably the top team builder, I'm guessing, from last month from our teams. So she's going to have a lot of good, helpful information for us. This is just a quick quote before we get into the training tonight. A lot of coaches I know probably wonder, is it really that important that I'm building a team? Like, how important really is it? And I just think this is a great quote because I think you're going to hear about a bunch of bonuses about building a team in a second. But really when it comes down to it, unity is strength. When there's teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. I feel like when I was a new coach and I was all by myself, and I didn't have a team of my own, it was such a completely different field than it is right now, especially with me and Annie joining forces with both of our teams. I feel like the more minds there are, the more ideas we have, like Melissa speaking tonight on the call and having different coaches train, the more people that you have and the more support and the more accountability and the more things that you can like figure out together, the more we're going to achieve as a team. So you building your own team, you get to do that. You get to create this environment and this team where you can work together to build something kind of crazy amazing. I know on my team we have 98 coaches right now, and I keep joking we need 2 more between all of my downline to hit 100. And I know a year ago I think I had like 12. I looked it up. So this is a completely different, ballpark, but at the same time, as I've grown, I've seen so many amazing things come from this team, and I know Annie feels the same way. So you definitely want to look at building a team. But here's some other more tangible reasons on the benefits of building a team as a coach. The more coaches you have, you can help more people. So the way that I look at it is I'm one person and I can only help so many people per month. I can only run so many challenge groups. I can only talk to so many people on the phone via messaging, and really help them get the right fit for a program and help them succeed with support. But if I sign a coach up and they help people and we keep expanding that outward, think about what kind of reach our team could have in the long run. So really, by us signing up more coaches and helping them, and you're helping them save money. I mean, the more coaches you sign up, more coaches are saving money on their Shakeology. And for me personally, $100 every 6 months is a lot of money. So I definitely think that's something to keep in mind. Team culture, I just kind of talked about that, but the bigger, the more coaches you add, the better of an environment you can create, and a culture where you're supporting one another and giving accountability on your health and fitness goals and as a coach. You have a chance to become a stronger leader. I feel like, I can't speak for Annie, but for me personally, over the last year, I've had to learn a lot and grow a lot as a leader, because I didn't just come into this and know how to lead a team of coaches. So I feel like it's helped me grow overall as a person to be a stronger leader, so that if I do other things in my life, I've built skills that are going to help me be successful in other areas of my life, because I am a stronger leader. Then what do you get from Beachbody if you're an Emerald? If you're an Emerald coach where you sign up 2 coaches underneath you, you start to get some other bonuses. You get customer Success Club leads, so you have to hit Success Club to get this. If you get Success Club 5 and you're an Emerald coach, you get customer leads. If you get Success Club 10 and you're an Emerald coach, you get Success Club leads. And so these are huge bonuses. There are people who ordered through the Beachbody website that can be assigned to you, and basically with the customer leads, a lot of those people could turn into coaches, people that you're working with, potential people to buy Shakeology or more workout programs. And then Success Club leads, you get a commission on the first order. So for me this past month, just me alone, because Pat gets Success Club leads too, I added it up. I think I made 100. I had 5 leads at $30 a piece, which was 150. What is that? 150. Man, what's the hell with my math? $150. And then actually 2 of the people bought 2 bags of Shakeology, so then I added $60 more, so I was up to $210. And then one of them ordered a challenge pack. After they'd gotten their Shakeology, they decided to get a challenge pack. So there was another $40 commission. So as you can see, those Success Club leads can be a really solid commission coming in every single month. Team Cycle bonus is when you help your coaches succeed. You start to earn $14 every single time they have a certain amount of volume. I spend a lot of time on it, so Melissa has time to train you guys, but that's another added fiscal bonus. A lot of times my Team Cycle bonus beats what I make in commission some months, or some weeks. And then there's a residual income, because you're getting the Success Club leads and you're getting the Team Cycle bonus. As your team grows and as they're more successful, you're going to have more of an income that's coming in every single month, every single week. I almost know every single week that I'm going to make $300 to $500 from my team being successful. So it's a residual income. I know that's going to come in. So as you build your team, you're going to see that coming in more often too. And did Annie get on?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
She's
Do
there.
you want to announce Melissa, or what do you want me to do?
Yes, I can. I jumped on right when you were starting. I'm sorry I'm late, everybody. It's horrible. But I want to introduce Melissa. She is a go-getter all-star on the team. She started off with me just a few months ago, just wanting a discount on her Shakeology. And when I talked to her on the phone, she just wanted to kind of help a few people and maybe by summer be able to pay some bills with what she was doing with coaching. And so we set some goals together. And I knew she was going to blow out of the water. I got off the phone and I messaged Sean and I told David, my husband, that Melissa was going to crush this. And she did just that. So for the first 4 months that Melissa's been on our team, she has hit Success Club 10. She has added 11 coaches to her team. I think there's only one right now that's inactive, which means that they delayed their Shakeology order. So most of those coaches are just discount coaches, and she will talk to you more about that. But with those coaches that she's added to her team, she's had on average then 2 to 3 every single month that she's added. So those then were Success Club points that equaled out to her 10 every month. And let me tell you, it came down to last night, she messaged me that she hit her Success Club 10, and she was watching that back office today, waiting for it to show and reflect her 10, because she worked her booty off for those 10 points. On top of coaching, Melissa is a full-time nursing student doing her rotations, her clinicals. She is a hard worker, and we are so proud for her tonight to jump on the call with us and share with you guys more about how she's been successful with adding coaches to the team and also then hitting Success Club. So Melissa, if you're there, if you want to unmute yourself.
I'm here.
Hi.
Oh, you should have left that other picture up. It's way better. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Melissa. Like Annie said, I added my last coach to get me to Success Club 10 last night. I've got 11 coaches right now. I started coaching in February, and in the middle of February, actually. And Annie was talking about my goals. I actually quadrupled, I guess, that goal that I originally told her this month. And a lot of it is adding coaches. I added 3 coaches this month, so that was 6 of my Success Club points. So it's really kind of a big deal. And Sean and Annie asked me to talk to you guys about what my strategy is and how I approach people and get them interested in coaching. Even if it's just for a discount coach, it'll help you build that team volume and get that residual income that way. But yeah, so I'll get started. So I think the biggest thing that a lot of people have trouble with is actually approaching people about the coaching opportunity. This is my second time being a coach. I was a discount coach back when I was in the military, like 5 years ago, before Annie even started coaching. So I was already really familiar with Beachbody and all of the programs when I started working with Annie earlier this year. So when I came back, I told her I just wanted the discount. I didn't have any interest in spending time trying to do anything because I just felt like I didn't have the time for it. And she showed me that that's really not true. There's time to be able to talk to people and help them live a healthier lifestyle, which really kind of fits with my new career choice of being a nurse. So it was really intriguing to me. So I decided to start coaching as a hobby, I guess. So I added my first 2 coaches, and my first one was my mom, and my second one was a good friend of mine. My mom actually approached me wanting to just try Shakeology because she had heard so many great things about it. So I said to her, well, save money, sign up as a coach, it'll be awesome, and then you'll save like $20 a month. And that's a big thing. People love to save money. So I would be offended if somebody had this opportunity to save $200, $300 a year on a product that they're already going to buy and you don't even offer it to them. So it's always one of the first things that I bring up when somebody comes to me and is like, I want to try Shakeology. I've heard so many great things about it. That person is on the top of my list to sign up as a coach right away with a challenge pack. And I've had my coach yesterday, actually, that I signed up, she came to me because she wanted Shakeology. So I signed her up as a coach to save her that extra money. So other people that are really good prospects for discount coaches, especially, are your military people. So if any of you have somebody in the military that's asking you about products and Shakeology, they're a lot easier to kind of show the value because they are eligible for their coaching fee to be waived. So they actually save $35 a month as opposed to the $20 that your normal fee coaches will. So anybody in the military that comes to me asking me about Shakeology or a challenge pack, I automatically, that's one of the first things I talk to them about is why don't we sign you up as a coach and you can save extra money in the long run. And then you're also more likely to retain those customers or coaches now as Shakeology customers, and you'll build your team, what word am I looking for?
Cycle bonus.
Team volume. Sorry. You'll build your team volume that way because you've got all those coaches that are getting Shakeology every month. And I think I read somewhere that most Shakeology customers keep ordering for about 2.5 months on average, and then they stop because it's expensive. And if you get those people on board as coaches and they're saving extra money, I'm not muted, am I? Okay. It said unmute. Then you're more if they're saving money, they're more likely to stick around a little bit longer, and maybe in the future they'll start coaching for you. So those are my top two. My third person that I always approach about signing up as a coach is my challenge pack customers that weren't so sure about Shakeology. They join a challenge group, and then a couple weeks later I ask them how they like Shakeology, how they like the challenge group, and they will, they're like, well, it's okay, but it's expensive. I don't know if I can afford it. And that's when I approach them with signing them up as a coach. I can save you some money if you want to go ahead and sign up as a coach, and I've signed a couple up that way also. Now, as far as I've struggled with trying to find coaches that actually want to work the business, and I know I've talked with Annie about this, and I remember her telling me that 1 in 10 coaches actually wants to work the business. My new goal is to hit Diamond. And I remember telling her, I was like, okay, well, I've got 9 coaches, so the next one's going to be the one. And I don't know if it was just a coincidence or what, but then I signed up Becca as a coach. She approached me. She wanted to do 21 Day Fix with her husband, and she already was just so excited about it. And, so I was really excited to add her to the team because she's already getting some interest. I've been, some of the doubts that some people come to me with about why they don't want to coach, or they don't think that they can make a business out of it. The top one, and I remember thinking this at first also because my first coach before Annie didn't do challenge groups. I was like, I could never make any money doing this because I don't even know what a challenge group is. They don't think that they'll have enough people in their groups to make it fun. And one of the things that I do for my coaches, and if you wanted to do this for your coaches also that sign up, I always offer to let their new challengers join my groups and let them support them that way so that we have a bigger group of people supporting each other. Because when I started, I only had 2 or 3 challengers. I was like, well, that's going to be a really cruddy group. It's not going to be any fun. And Annie let me add my challengers to her group. So I think that kind of helps, convince them that they can do it. It's possible. There's support there. Time is another big one. And our team solution to that is our 2 wonderful leaders, Annie and Sean. They set up awesome trainings that are super helpful, and explain everything way better than I ever could. And I tell all my girls, let me show you these videos, join this training group, and you'll see that really, I mean, you don't need to put that much time into it to be successful. You know, you get in or you get out what you put in, so obviously you could probably be more successful if you had more time, but I mean, I only spend probably an hour or two a day, and I had a pretty good month, I think. So, you know, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without the training that Annie and Sean gave me in the beginning, because I literally was clueless. So that really cut back on the time that I was actually spending on putting into the business. And most people are like, well, I don't want to learn it on my own. Well, you're not learning it on your own. We're going to show you how we have made ourselves successful, and that's really helpful. So that's really all I have. Do you guys have any questions?
I have a question for you. When you're talking to people about the coaching discount or even becoming a coach, are you on the phone with them or are you chatting with them online?
It depends. Like, I do a lot of stuff online, but I also offer to do calls when somebody is interested in coaching. Becca, I actually spoke with over the phone. But a lot of my people, I have done most of it over Messenger. Yeah, I think Becca's really the only one that I talked to before I signed her up as a coach.
I have a question, me personally. I'm looking to see if any of my coaches do. Do you have any wording, Melissa, like suggestions that you could give to people on the team that you use a lot, like keywords or anything that you think that makes it where people, because a lot of times we hear people are scared of coaching. They hear the word coach, even if it says discount, and they want to run in the other direction. Do you just say coaching discount, or is there any other wordings that you use with people that you think maybe makes it a little easier for them to wrap their minds around?
Not really. I mean, I usually just kind of tell them, like, I can help save you between, and like I said, with the military, it's a little different, and they're a little easier to approach because a $35 difference a month is pretty substantial. I think $20 is even pretty substantial, but you know, that's just me. I don't have any money. I'm a student. But when you start talking like $35, like with my military people, I'm like, you don't have to pay any fees. It costs you absolutely nothing to get this discount. You get 25% off of, you know, all your Shakeology. And I always go right out there and tell them, because like you said, some people run the other way because they think that, you know, coaching means that they're going to have to do what we're doing, and I come right out and say, I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to coach. If you decide that you want to, let me know, and I'll give you all the tools and support that you need to be successful. But I'm not going to pressure you to post on Facebook or coach unless you want to. So I always put that out there right away, because I don't want people to think that I'm going to, like, be up their butt, you know, trying to do stuff.
No, that's good. My other question, I don't know if Annie has one. My other one is, will you share a little bit about posting on social media? I feel like you do a really great job about posting and incentives and stuff like that. So you feel like that's been helpful to you to offer incentives sometimes? And also, how often do you post on social media about the business opportunity? Not just about challenge groups, but about, you know, joining as a coach?
I actually don't post as much about the business opportunities I probably could. I think I've only posted about it like maybe twice this month, and it was at the beginning of the month. But, sorry, what was your other question?
Do you incentives?
Oh, posting. Okay, incentives.
Like that helps you. How often do you offer incentives? Things like that.
I try and wait to offer incentives until the last week of the month if it looks like I am going to need help. And I've needed help every last week of the month so far. I get really caught up in everything else at the beginning of the month, and then you know, I'm at like 6 or 8 towards the end, and I'm like, okay. So last month, in May I did $25 gift cards, just because it was simple, and I know it kind of stinks because it takes away all of your commission for that month, but you have to think of what you're going to get in the future from it. So you're going to be spending $25 for this customer, and then if they stay on Shakeology for future months, now you're getting $35 every month thereafter. So, you know, when I think about how much money I spent on, I'm hearing background noise. You guys mute real quick. Sorry.
No.
But when I think about how, because I think I spent $75 or $100 on gift cards last month, and really I didn't need to for the last two, but I was so excited about it that I wanted to share it with some people because they were really hesitant, and I knew that I could help them, so I offered them, you know, an extra gift card, a couple extra gift cards for people that just kind of needed that little extra push. But yeah, like I said, think about the long term. You know, you might have to spend a little money now, but it's money that you wouldn't have had anyway, and in the future, you'll get that Shakeology money, hopefully, if they stick with it. And then last month I did do Fixate, and what was funny about that was the girl that I ended up signing as a coach yesterday that ended up getting the Fixate, I didn't even mention it to her before she signed up. And I was like, oh yeah, like, by the way, I'm going to give you this too. And she's like, oh, that's cool. So she was really excited about that. But as far as posting goes, and I think I actually mentioned something about this on our team page today, just consistency is key. Make sure you're putting yourself in your friend's newsfeed, even if it's not anything Beachbody or Shakeology related. You know, you don't need to post a picture of you drinking Shakeology every single day because that gets kind of old. So try and change it up. Like today, my struggle was, I was telling Sean earlier, I am doing the Couch to 5K, and I went on my run today, and I thought I was going to die. And after I finished it, I looked at my phone and I skipped an entire week and went straight to week 5 and did all this running that I wasn't supposed to do. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Now I know why I thought I was going to die. I posted about that because I feel like that's something that a lot of people can relate to. And it's important for them to see that we're having the same struggles and we're not always going to, you know, really enjoy our workouts or what we're doing, and it's hard. So I posted that. But I try and post between 3 and 4 times a day, and I'm starting to try and split it up between my personal page and my like page every few hours. I'm getting better about scheduling posts on my like page because I've been really bad about that, and I actually forgot about it for like a week. So I didn't have a lot of people really looking at it, and I'm trying to move a lot of people over to it so that you know, the people that are on my personal page don't have to see it all the time. So every now and then, you know, I'll post a link to my like page and, you know, ask people to like it. And I'm giving away a free prize when I hit so many likes. So, you know, people like free stuff. So maybe they'll get over there. But I have a message from my coach. Let me see. That's not her. When John and I were wanting Becca's just telling me that her and John coach each other. It's so sweet. That's my new coach. But Annie's walking now. I was watching her sing earlier. So does anybody have any other questions?
I think we're good on our end.
I hope I helped you guys. I really do. I know it's really hard to bring up the opportunity to people, but you just have to think of it as, you know, you're saving them money. So don't hold back something and just be you know, you got to step out of that little comfort box that you're in and just talk to them about it and let them know that you want to help save them money on something that they will probably be purchasing anyway. And that's really what the mindset I had to get into when I started. And I started adding coaches was I can save these people money. And I know that money is not always easy to come by. So I think that's really important to me. And that's why I sign up so many discount coaches right away.
Well, thank you, Melissa. We're going to stop the broadcast, everybody, but take those tidbits and run with it. I feel like this is the time of year, too, to be talking to people about it. This is when people are going to be hitting Emerald and Diamond because people are motivated to get healthy and hopefully jump into this coaching opportunity. So thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Broadcast. Bye, everyone.